Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my Fer.al videos. Today I'll be covering the problems surrounding children under 13 joining Fer.al. This includes why it's a problem, the consequences surrounding it, and how we can stop it. Before I begin, I just wanted to say thanks for nearly 100 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. With all of this out of the way, let's begin. First, why are children under 13 not allowed on Fer.al? There are quite a few answers to this question, so I'll try and go over each one. First is the environment. The environment on Fer.al is not very appropriate for children. Many people on Fer.al swear and use other terms inappropriate for people under 13. After that is the violence and blood seen in Fer.al quests. This is another thing that isn't always appropriate for children, hence why Animal Jam doesn't have any of it. For example, during Animal Jam's adventures, you can't even die, you just get put into a deep sleep. Lastly and most importantly is something called COPPA. COPPA stands for Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. To put it simply, COPPA is in place to protect children online. In order to follow this law, many multi-age games, such as Chicken Smoothie, keep a grip on players under 13. This is often done by doing things such as removing a chat feature in order to stop children from speaking to people who may have bad intentions, and to stop them from giving out things like personal information. Many games don't want to deal with the restrictions from COPPA, so they forbid players under 13 altogether. Next, why do so many players under 13 want to join? There are also quite a few answers to this question, but I'll try and cover the few main reasons. The first reason is something I like to call the forbidden fruit. Oftentimes, being told not to do something makes you want to do it even more. These children are being told time and time again that they must be 13 to play, but this just makes it seem more exciting if they get on the game by lying their way through the registration process. Along with that, Fer.al has many ties to Animal Jam. Most Fer.al players came from the game Animal Jam, and we're excited to see what WildWorks had in stores for a 13+ game. Unfortunately, this excitement also seemed to spread to many kids under 13 who were intrigued by the concept. Fer.al being similar to Animal Jam is a double-edged sword, as they were able to gain a large initial audience from those who wanted to enjoy something similar to their favorite childhood game. However, many people under 13 consider it an upgraded version of Animal Jam when that's simply not true. Next is the fact that many players consider themselves more mature than other people their age. I see this being said so often that there's really no way it's true. Along with that, if they really are mature for their age while still being under 13, they would understand why they shouldn't be playing it, and consequently not join, or if they already did, they would stop playing. Lastly, and most controversially, is the promotion of Fer.al from current Animal Jam influencers. People like Shop King, an Animal Jam influencer, have made videos regarding Fer.al, using clickbaity titles that would really appeal to kids. This is not a problem for the influencer, as much as it's a problem for the audience. Even if they state the game is for players over 13, they're still getting the idea of Fer.al into their audience's heads. Their audience is mainly under 13, even if the influencer themselves are old enough to play. Now, how do we stop players under 13 from joining Fer.al? This is a very difficult question, as many of my own ideas have been flawed. It's difficult to find a way for players over 13 to prove they're old enough to play, while not letting people too young in. You can't make people submit things like IDs, as some people don't have any. It's really difficult to find a non-intrusive way of confirming someone's age, as not everyone is honest with their age when registering. Pretty much the only way to catch someone under 13 is if they admit it and they end up getting reported. If you found someone has admitted to being under 13 and want to report them, you need to search or click their name, click the report button, and then for reasons, click term of service. After that, you can state that they admitted to being under 13, and the Fer.al team will take it from there. Please do not harass players who seem to be or admit to being under 13. This will just make it less likely that those who shouldn't be playing will admit it, as being yelled at and harassed isn't something anyone wants. I'm going to end this video with a little message to both people over and under 13. First, if you are under 13, please either stop playing or don't play until you're the proper age. If you're a player over 13, please don't be afraid to report those breaking the rules, as it keeps not only you and other players safe, but it also potentially protects the person breaking the rules. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear any of your ideas on how to prevent those under the age of 13 from joining, as I'm honestly stumped. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. Bye!